about the software that you've developed?
Yes, well, after the earthquake last year in Canterbury, we prototyped a system for giving a few seconds warning, perhaps between 3 and 10 or 20 seconds warning of an approaching earthquake. It does that by sensing the shaking at the epicentre of the earthquake with a sensor, and because the shaking travels fairly slowly through the ground, we can potentially send a warning on to a phone or a computer device and provide a warning to people on the ground before the shaking reaches them.
So you've placed 4 of those sensors up in Banks Peninsula. What's the results you've been getting down here on the plains?
Yeah, we weren't too sure how well this would work, but after placing the sensors on Friday, I was sitting in the arts gallery in the CBD here, and I got a 3 seconds warning of an aftershock. Unfortunately, because these aftershocks are so close, shocks occurring under the city we can't warn on at all, but once further away we can provide between 1 and 3 seconds, which is not much, but for more distant earthquakes we can provide more warnings. So it's a potentially useful system for the future, as well as for the search and rescue guys working in the city today.
Yeah, so tell me about how that's been working with those search and rescuers at the moment.
Yeah, we've had issues with cell towers being down or congested. That's caused some problems, but even the warnings we give after the aftershocks occur are actually useful to them, because they don't always feel them themselves when they're walking around, but they do dislodge debris, potentially on their heads. So the fact that we can notify them of aftershocks is really useful to them, and the fact that for the more distant aftershocks, we're giving a few seconds warning gives them those few seconds to start running away from the danger zone. So we've currently got about 15 devices deployed. We've had devices donated in sponsorship from Google, Telecom, Vodafone, Snap Internet and Unleash, and I'm really grateful for all the help we've had so far. And we're actually asking people who can provide locations for more sensors to improve the system. If they could visit Roam3.com, our website, roam3.com, and give us the details.
So I mean, this is very early stages in terms of this, but it's already sort of showing some results. What's your hope for this in the long term?
I guess our goal really would be to get either some funding or investment to deploy a permanent system, so that if anything did happen again, I'm sort of fairly hopeful that it won't, but if it does, it would be good to get some warning to people. It's kind of as early stages for us, but we prototyped it last year and we had some confidence then, and it is actually working now, so we're much more confident still, and hoping we can do something useful for people who are further away from the shaking. The big disclaimer, of course, is if you live really close to the epicentre, we can't help you at all, unfortunately.
Yeah, well, thank you very much, Brendan. It's a great little piece of technology that's being developed down here in Christchurch, and just one of the many things that can possibly help if we do go through this again in the future. Petra.
Thank you, Luke.